Hello all, Scotty here and welcome back to Let's Play RimWorld. We are continuing on with my hopefully more successful colony. We've got a very basic base established right now, but we are looking to expand in the near future, hopefully with some more colonists, and I also think I need to make another medical bed, just in case more than one of my colonists gets injured, becomes sick, so we can care for both of them. So I'm go ahead and make a wooden bed. Right here, and later on I'll probably look into putting beds in this area when I need to, but right now I'm just going to keep all my colonists in one area. The only issue with this is if say a battery explodes or one of the conduits sorts out, it risks killing one of my colonists, so I am going to look into spacing them out in the future. Right now, as I have mentioned, I'm going to hopefully look into maybe capturing some more people or maybe trading some in if I can, and then going from there. Okay, so we've got batteries now, so we'll have power at least through the night, and I've set up hydroponics so we can begin growing plants and prepare for the winter, because that's what you're mostly doing for the first couple of months, preparing for winter, getting your food stocks up as far as you can, so that in the event that there's no animals outside, you can either rely on your hydroponics or you can rely on the food that you've previously stored for a couple of months at least, while you finish your research. Now I'm just trying to remember what did I leave researching? I left Bunatic Pix researching, or however you pronounce that. So I'm going to even out this area, give me a bit more room for growing if need be. I'm not going to break into that because that's kind of like a defensive area. I just realised you can actually see my mouse as well. You can see my mouse once I have things selected, which is good, because I always forget to enable my mouse on games like this. So you guys are like, what are you pointing at? We can't see what you're pointing at. And I'm like, oh, okay, yes, I forgot. Okay. Yay, Stumpy is fully healed. So it's Kater who's the main problem right now. She's got a shattered rib. She's had all her injuries treated, but I think, well, her breathing's fine, but she's in medium pain, so I don't know what long-term effects that will have on her. It's a possibility it could have quite reaching effects if you have a shattered rib and if anything gets into the rib and causes damage, but I don't think anything like that has been enabled at the moment. Okay, so go ahead and bury the dead guy. None of my colonists are naked as of yet. They've all got clothes. What clothes are you wearing? You have no jacket on. Why do you have no... Okay. Wear a cloth t-shirt, because why not? I'm going to initially get my colonists to have at least the basic layers on. This guy currently has no jacket, well, has no t-shirt on. So if there was a sudden cold dip and I don't have any parkas, then he risks freezing to death, even with the heating, because he'd have to go outside and stuff. Now I've been testing this formation out on my test game that I keep mentioning. It does work, but the only trouble is the turrets tend to do damage to the actual sandbags, so you have to repair them each time. But it is quite a valid tactic. What I'm going to also do is I'm going to put a turret at this side here, not too close to the wall, so it doesn't get hit by any explosions, or if that explodes, it damages the wall. But these turrets here will be like a prime target for anyone trying to get through initially. Like they'll be able to come through and attack them from here, which won't be very good, because if they attack them from there, they most likely won't be in range. That's not so much of a problem with the people, but once you start getting attacked by mechs in late game, or when you've got quite a strong base, they have quite a long range, so they will start blowing up your turrets before they even get close, and you'll have to sacrifice colonists to bait them into getting closer. So my main aim is to create this here, so even if they kind of go in here and destroy these, the turret will begin firing at them, which will give my colonists cover to then fire on or do whatever they need to do. So I'll go ahead and do that. My other colony, which I keep mentioning and I should really do a video on, is now up to year 3. That has survived countless attacks. My colonists have been more or less to hell and back with that base, but they're still doing well. They've all got various injuries. I think I'm up to 10 colonists on that one, but this one I've still got 4. Let's save and then speed up time. I always save, as you can see, all my saves from today. I've been playing a lot just to get a basic idea. Right, so super speed. Currently 30 degrees outside. Okay, where are you going? You are going to cook, are you? I think you are. No, you're redoing the hopper. Right, if you can just kind of haul the potatoes. I never know. Let's do the gun turret cooling. That's going to be the basic thing I need right now. And maybe nutrient resynthesis in the near future. So I don't use quite as much nutrient paste. Then again, I don't really use nutrient paste anymore. The meat in there does get a little bit wasted. On later colonies, so I got a bit of a cold. On later colonies, you don't really need a nutrient paste dispenser. As long as you've got a food coming in, then you don't really have to worry about having a nutrient paste dispenser. I think that mine got blown up and I forgot to replace it, so I didn't really notice anything apart from the hopper was with meat on it that went off, and then my colonists began to take meat out of it to cook it. Ugh, winter weather giving me a cold. Why not? Okay, let's go ahead and up that. Okay, so they began mining now, expanding this area. Now, I'm going to avoid making any more of these close by, because if you stack them all and one of them sets on fire, you can't fight the fire in the middle, which is, I know it's slightly annoying, but you have to pray for rain if one of your solar generators becomes ignited, because you can't do it in the middle, and if you have more of them, it'll cost more to replace them. So that's why I'm not building any more yet. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to bother with any kind of wind power, because that's all dependent on the time of year. But I'll probably look into doing the steam geyser. Did I set another research off? No, I didn't yet. Let's do, what did I say? Nutrient resynthesis, just to get it out of the way. Okie dokie. Stumpy and Alberto are mining away, along with Cater. What's Doc doing? I literally just, okay. I didn't realise I only set Doc to just do research. So, because it's not so much needed right now, I'm gonna set him to do everything. Though he's gonna probably keep researching because there's not a lot to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and replace this floor. If I go onto floors, the right place, and then go to here. So what haven't I built yet? If I go to production, I've got the workbenches, but then again I haven't set any up yet. Right, I very, very rarely make anything, but just for a giggle, let's set off some Parkers. Parkers do take a lot of resources to make, so I don't recommend, if you've not got any cloth growing, it might be viable to wait until you get a few raiders, because then you can kind of shoot them and just strip them and get your colonists to where the Parkers. But in the next patch, in the next update, April, or however you pronounce it, cloves, will take damage if you shoot them. If the owner of those cloves dies due to gunshots, that'll get damaged. So maybe the tailor could be used to do basic repairs. Is it a solar flare? No. And why is that doing that? Oh, okay. The fog meant I didn't have quite enough power. Alright, so let's just make one more solar generator and one more battery. I will stick it here. So it'll automatically link into this power conduit here. The only trouble with that is, if that gun explodes, it's going to take the solar generator with it. But at this stage, I don't mind. Because I could always, in the past, I don't know if you guys ever tried this, but you can kind of hollow out an area of a mountain. set it to be not roofed, and then put the solar generators in there, because the only risk then is if enemies drop right on top of you, then they're gonna kind of destroy those first. But most of the time it's a viable solution. Okay, that's done. Need to knock this nodule off here that I forgot to do. I cannot stop clearing my throat today. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. So I've got some. I've never used plast steel, but I might start doing it if it becomes viable. Oh god, no! Power? Why? Why you go out of power? I guess it's my fault for not having enough batteries. So I'll create another battery within here. Oh shit! What's that? A group of pirates? Oh no! 3 of them. So let's draft you, get you the hell in there. Where's the rest of you? No! This isn't good. I don't think Alberto will make it in fast enough. I'll draft him to keep him up there. Yeah, all my colonists are currently outside. Bollocks! That's not very good. Right, so let's put Cater and Doc there for now and see where these guys are gonna go. My guys are out in the open, but it's not too bad because I'm expecting the majority of them are going to be killed by the turrets. In fact, that's a thought. Let's move my guys slightly further back. There we go. No! You have Molotov cocktails. Oh dear God. Okay, he's down. And they're retreating. Yee. Okay, so minimal damage. Very, very minimal damage. Done to the base. Have I got one that's injured? Yes, I have. I've got one that's injured. So, I know you're trying to fight the fire, but I want you to please grab him. But I hope she puts the fire out before it gets to the turret, because the turret will go boom. Which won't be very good for the health, if anything. Oh, I've got 2 of them. I've got 2 enemies captured. Pacer and this guy who's currently floating, so I can't see his name. You better hurry up, Doc, because that fire is not gonna put itself out. Even though Alberto's on fire, no. Okay, so this could be. Can you like why won't you fight the fire? There we go. Don't know what his priority was then, but usually you'd expect him to try and put the fire out first. Just need to catch it before it hits the generator there. Prioritize getting rid of fire. Just trying to contain it right now. Undraft. There we go. I didn't realise Stumpy was drafted. No wonder he wasn't doing anything. Did it burn through the cable? I think it did. Oh well. I can always replace the cable by doing this. Oh no, it didn't burn through the cable. It nearly did. I'm going to put more than one cable on there. Cater, can you please capture that guy? So what difficulty are these guys to recruit? 84. So I might just release him. Once he's... he can get medicine, but I won't try to recruit him. Friendly chat. But I'll release him. That'll give me plus... what's it called? Plus relationship. And 85. I think I'll skip these 2 in terms of recruits, because it'll take too long, basically. So if I untick that, friendly chat, just nurse them back to health, because in one of my other maps, I've managed to get the basic people to be allied to me. If you release the prisoners, you eventually get an ally. So you end up with them visiting rather than trying to attack you, which is really good. So I'll probably do that. What injuries do you have? Are you still capable of walking? Okay, you haven't lost any legs. What about you? Have you lost any legs? Health. No, you've just got various shots and all that kind of stuff. Okay. I really should have taken some maybe cough medicine before recording this. I'd be fine all day, then as soon as I start recording, coughing and exploding all over the place. Okay. Let's speed up time slightly. And also save to be on the safe side. Just in case. Okie dokie. In fact, I might try to recruit just one of them. Which one's got the least? 85, 84. Let's try and recruit this guy for the walls. Why not? But I'll let Pacer go. He's doing what his name says and pacing around. What I'm going to do is, so I can negate the 8 off floor thing you get with prisoners, I'm going to put them a table in here as well, because I keep forgetting to do that, and it helps a lot with the recruitment. I'm going to use a wooden table in this case, like so. And then super speed with the table. That guy, I thought the table was going to complete with him on top of it. So what injuries do you have right now? Oh, you got shot in the right ear. Oh, boo-hoo. At least it's a free ear piercing. Okay. I'm going to set one to be a what do you call it? To be a medical bed. So if I do this and then turn this here, I'll turn that into a medical bed. So injured prisoners tend to sleep on the medical beds if there's one available, which kind of makes sense. I meant to turn that into a medical bed. I will make these so that the corners can pick them up, because I think one of my corners is currently unarmed. I think it's Doc, who's not armed at all. Oh no, he's got a pump shotgun. Who that has a melee weapon? Alberto. Alberto currently has no weapon. Let's give him the Lee Enfield. Like that. Oh god, what's that? Oh. Okay. Limestone blocks. The fear of limestone blocks. Bloody hell. I thought that was an enemy just cascading in as soon as I hit the fast speed button. That wouldn't have been very nice. That would have been hell. Set as medical. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and sleep. What's this? Pacer. Pacer has developed an infection in her right ear. Oh, the same ear you were shot in. Oh, poor you. So I'll try and recruit the brawler. What are you capable of? You are incapable of intellectual or caring. Alright then. So basically you can only do dumb labour, which makes sense. Keep an eye on this guy's health, because as soon as he's up and running, I will release him into the wild. Oh, no trading capacity. That's what I need to do. Where was I going to do that? That is in Misk. So I'll put that there. Orbital trade beacon, I will place it... I've not really got a big enough place to put it. I'll just put it here. Why not? And then I'm going to run a cable, as you'd expect, because the communications need powering to the door, and then to there. I still think I'm struggling a little bit for energy, so I'll make a wind turbine. In fact, no, I won't. What shall I do? Have I got geothermal? Yeah, I've got geothermal. Yeah. Let's. Is there anyone that's closer? I think there. Could do that maybe. But it's not quite as far away, and I don't have to dig through a mountain. Decisions. All right. I'll take the easier option. It's slightly closer, even though I do need to mine out a mountain. But then again, it's easier to defend it. I'll probably regret saying that in the near future, but for now it seems to be the best option. Actually, that is quite close, but it involves running the cable all the way around. Ooh, got plenty of gold over there. I think you can use gold as currency. I'm not quite sure if you can, but I do know there is a chance you can. But then again, I don't really tend to buy and sell stuff. I tend to produce everything that I need. I have once bought, I think I once bought a prosthetic leg for one of my colonists that got their leg blown off. But apart from that, I haven't really done much. So, Pace, are you okay now? Can I release you? Oh, you have an infection in your right ear. You should be fine in a minute. So, super speeding. Hopefully, I won't be attacked while I'm super speeding, because that's always a bit of a pain. And you are developing immunity. You will have immunity shortly. I'm tempted to like bash this wall through here, but the only trouble is that the mercenaries tend to take the fastest route in. So rather than going onto here, which is more defensible, they'll go on the side, and then you'll have to create more turrets for more defense, and then it just turns into an arm race. Because the way it's calculated is, or at least from what I can remember, the more turrets you have, the bigger the enemies that come forth and begin to attack you. You're almost completely immune to that infection, so once you are immune, I will let you go. Oh, we're cleaning now. Okay, you've developed immunity. And it will become a not so bad infection shortly. This will drop down from major to minor and it'll completely disappear. Also, I apologise for coughing and wheezing all over. I have no idea. I should have really taken some cough medicine prior to recording, but there we go. Duty calls. My duty to entertain. Okay, so you're up and running now. Are you fully recovered? Okay, so you got a minor infection now, so let's release you into the wild. Go to your people. Tell them that we are good. Oh, no. I did that wrong, didn't I? Release. Don't try to recruit. Okay, so now someone's going to go ahead and grab Pacer, eventually, and release them. And then Pacer will be able to walk off on their own. There we go. Bye-bye, bye-bye, Pacer. You can now go free. Born free as the wind blows, as free as the glass grows. Okay, so they'll wander off the edge of the map, and then I will get a plus. So if you see at the moment, if you see at the moment before he goes off the edge of the map, if I go into factions, you can see these are horribly hostile. They want my guts, but he is of the Ash Camels. So let's see what the Ash Camels think of me once they've jumped off the map. So currently it's minus 99, which isn't very nice. So what is it now? 69. So theoretically, if I say pay for, you can pay factions to become more warm to you. So if I pay them, or if I release more prisoners, if I decide to release this person, if I give up recruiting them, then they will eventually become allies and they'll no longer attack me. But you don't really want to do that. Why didn't you get buried? Can you be buried, please? The escapee has become bony. What was I saying? But yeah, you don't really want everyone to be your ally until late game, because I find that allies like that are my main source of getting colonists. I never really buy them in. I always like to nurse people back to health, and it gives you an idea of what you're going to get before you get them. That tree's in the way. Can I chop you down, please? Yes, I can chop the tree down. What are you doing? What are you doing? You are cooking. Can you, like, cut the oak tree? Because I told you to do that. Doc. Ock. Okie dokie, so we've got a lot of rubble in here. Hopefully, when my colonists don't have anything to do, they'll just start cleaning it off. That's a lot of plasteel that I don't really use. I'm just mining it out so it's mined out. No idea how deep the vein goes, but I'll probably just let them complete that job and then just go from there. Alright, so Doc's cleaning, which is good. A lot of the time when you've got big colonies that are busy all the time, your colonists don't tend to clean, so you end up with blood splatter from last year still all over the walls and all over the floor, which gives them a very ugly environment. Negative, not a bonus, but a negative trait, which isn't very nice. You get blood splattered on the floor just from bringing in people, by the way. Not people, dead animals. Because I think as you trail them, blood goes on the floor, and when the meat has finished being cut, blood also goes on the floor there. Oh god. Poor turtle. Nose shot off, tail shot off. What the hell is a plastron? Okay, done. Right, so cut up the turtle, get some food. As you can see, there's some blood on the floor now. From that turtle, the turtly goodness. And then that were picked up and turned into food. Have I got the maximum food? No, I don't. Okay, so I've got 96 meals all queued up. And power, lovely. So they'll start cutting. The reason I got them to hunt was I noticed my food was getting a little bit low, and the potatoes aren't coming in very quick. Because I don't have many, I don't have a very big growing zone. I could really do to expand that. In fact, I will. If I go into zone, growing zone, select that, I can go ahead and expand this. Now these areas, that's rock there, so that can't be made into a growing zone. That's why it's gone around it. God damn tortoises. Stumpy failed to recruit the bugger in the corner there. You're in little pain, and you are slightly weakened, but you're okay. Okay, I think on that note, I'm going to stop recording for now. Fairly uneventful part to this. Defended off one attack, took one prisoner, no injuries, and we are getting up on his feet. We've now got orbital communication. We've now got a way to get resources if we need to by buying them in. I'll include a link in the description as usual for you guys to give it a try for yourself, but that's all from me for now. See ya.